Welcome back, everybody, to SPANK'UM Chess. I am B Hood, and I have a question for you. How many of the players on the chessboard do you know or do you consider to be the Debo of the chess?
What you gonna do with that?
Well, I have one perfectly in mind, and his name is FM Master James Canty III. Check it out. Hi, y'all. Here we go again. Dynamic and tactical game. A3. And now, here we go. Welcome back, everybody, to SPANK'UM Chess. I am B Hood. I had stumbled across James Canty III on chess.com. I like to watch the masters play, and I would definitely suggest that you guys do that as well. And he was streaming live on Twitch. I see this dude, man, I'm going to be 100 with you. His game is in shape, and he knows exactly what the hell he's doing. I looked at his games, 40 straight wins. IMs, GMs, FMs, NMs, all the M's that you can think. And this guy is running through them. Well, he pulled out 2 brilliancies, not one, but 2 brilliancies in the same game.
That is power.
With a 70% accuracy in a 30-second match. Let's get into it. The game starts out with D4, C5, and he would go knight to C3. Pawn captures on D4, queen captures on D4, D6, queen to F4. Knight to F6, pawn to E4, D6, bishop to E2, bishop to E7, bishop to E3, and castle on the king side. Now he castles on the queen side. Opposite side castling makes it a more dynamic and tactical game. Knight B to C7, D7 I mean. He tends to push that G4 pawn and create a lot of havoc.
Yes. You know what it is, don't you, boy?
And when we look at it like that, we need to pay attention to it. Opponent goes E5. Queen to G3. They're at 25 seconds, and they've already got at least 15 moves in the game. That says a lot. I need to step my game up. Queen to C7. He goes to G5. Knight to E7. Now he goes knight to D5. So now I can see the nuance in that. He removed his opponent's knight off the F6 square, so then he can jump his knight to the D5 square and get a fork between the bishop and the queen. Queen to D7. His opponent has lost the tempo, protecting the bishop on E7. H4. Knight to E6. He doesn't even bother with that. Chooses to push forward again. He's keeping up with the king side attack. The pieces are all sitting damn near at the back rank. Look at this here. Look at this here. Just look at that there. They're all sitting at the back rank. Knight captures on D5. That's a great move, as you can see. So he didn't even use the pawn. He doesn't want to open up his center right here. If James Canty watches this video, I hope he'll please respond and tell me if I was right or wrong in his thinking, even though he's at 22 seconds in a 30-second game. Bishop to E6, rook goes to D1. So now he's captured that pawn on E2. Now to me, that's a wasted move. That's a wasted move. I'm no grandmaster, but I say that's a wasted move because he's going to continue with the onslaught on the king side. Man, there it is there, G6. Just look at that there, G6. Now he's keeping up the pressure now. No, he has another sinister plan in mind. Let's see what it is. Mind you, as you look at the clock on the bottom, he's at 21 seconds. Booyah, there's the first brilliancy. You can see his opponent plays F6. Pow! Another brilliancy, back to back. He goes to sacrifice his bishop 2 times in a row. The first one was the first brilliancy. Boom, boom, let's go back. The first one's here. Pow! That's a bishop sacrifice to open him up. They don't bite. They choose to go, his opponent chooses to go to F6. Yow. He sacrifices yet again. And now mind you, this is a 30-second game. That is just truly remarkable to me. King captures on G7. He keeps the bum rush going. With H6. Check. King jumps right back in the corner. Now the king could have gone to the the G8 square, but I'm assuming that at that point that FM Canty probably would have brought his bishop. He probably would have brought his bishop to here. Probably would have brought his bishop to here to push forward and eventually get this checkmate, or even to here, or even to here. I'm trying to get it right, ladies and gentlemen. Or even to there to eventually get that check right there. Okay, let's go. So he continues to bum rush. G7 check. G7 check. You're not getting out of this alive. King to H6. Okay, so now as we look at it, let's see what moves do you think that FM Canty was going to make here? He makes another great shot, as far as in my estimation. Boom. Pawn captures the rook on F8 and gets another queen. Now he's threatening checkmate yet again. Man. So bishop captures on F8, capturing the promoted pawn. Now bishop to G4. So as you can see right here, he's probably most likely looking to aim to bring his bishop here, get that check and forcing him down, or even get his bishop to this square here and be able to bring his queen down for the checkmate. Now that's a brilliant plan. Let's see what he does. So his opponent sees this plan, the potentiality of this plan, and now mind you, he has his bishop way on the other side of the board here. That bishop over there is right now being rendered useless. It has no functionality at the moment. Now it's going to be defending, as I've said it before, defending instead of fighting. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, when you're out there on the board, you don't always, now it's good to have a solid defense, but me personally, I want my pieces fighting and not defending. Be put in positions to help defend, but let's get them out there and start fighting. Let's go. Okay, so let's see what the move is. Let's see what the opponent does. Boom, bishop to F5 check, and I mentioned that before. Okay, king to H8. Now he tucked this king into the corner, but that is not a very good place. But he's bottled in. What is he gonna do? Knight to F3. Now we can see that knight potentially leading to go from here to here to up there, and that's just gonna be brutal. That's just gonna be brutal. Let's go. Rook to D8. So now he's trying to bolster up his pieces. That is a good move. It's not the best move, but it's a good move. It's an excellent move, as they would say. Let's go and continue. Knight to H4, and as you can see, I showed you before, that square is looking really juicy right now. Really juicy. Let's see how his opponent responds. His opponent responds with bishop to F7. Now, as you can see, there's 11 seconds left on the clock. Now, all of these moves were made in such rapid succession. I've slowed it down. I've turned this 30-second game into a 5-minute analysis. Remarkable, truly remarkable. So James Canty III, FM Canty III, he chooses to push forward, which the computer says that is an inaccuracy. That's an inaccuracy, but I don't see how, because he's coming down very brutally and very quickly. Let's see. A5. Anyway, so his opponent goes to A5. Boom. Rook D to G1. So now it's bearing down. Now, the computer says he could have gone down to queen to G8, capture back with another queen and call a check or some the game was basically over. But his opponent only had 2 seconds. He had 9 seconds, so the moves may not be very accurate. Let's see what they do. Bishop to F6 check. Okay, so it definitely slides up out of the way of that. No problem there. And so now bishop to F4, threatening the queen, and it's over at this moment. Pow! Now see, that's the mind-blowing thing right there. James Canty III, FM James Canty III is one of those. I don't know how many of you guys may have heard of him or even know of him. Us fellow people that play on chess.com and other areas should know who he is. But this is one guy that we definitely need to look out for, and he's making waves in chess. And And with that being said, I am SPANK'UM Chess. This is SPANK'UM Chess. I am B Hood. I appreciate you guys to hit that like button, pound that subscribe bell so you can get more notifications, and leave it in the comment. Let me know what you think of James Canty and his game, and have you studied any of them? And I'll be following up with more of these grandmasters that may be unsung heroes in the game of chess. Until then, next time, peace. Hi, y'all. So here we go again. Dynamic and tactical game. 83. And now, here we go. Welcome back, everybody, to SPANK'UM Chess. I am B Hood.